Hey folks, welcome back to another P3D full flight video. In today's video we're going to be taking the 747 once again from Glasgow down to Orlando. Now this is normally a summertime flight done by Virgin Atlantic, however I wanted to do it early because I was feeling flying from my local airport down to Florida once again. I don't know, I just love Florida so much, I don't know what's so special about it. I'm actually going to get these doors open because GSX are just going to bug me if I don't. So doors will open up. But yeah, we're currently at Glasgow. We're on Vatsim as well. I don't think there's any aircraft around. There's no ATC as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll maybe have some ATC for the arrival into Orlando tonight, but I don't know if we will or not. We'll need to wait and see. The current weather as well is not very nice. It's very cloudy and rainy, which is unfortunate. However, we're used to that in Glasgow, so I'm sure I can handle a bit of pathetic rain, as it looks like in the simulator. Anyway, let's stop rambling and we'll get the aircraft powered up. So pop the battery on. We'll connect the external powers 1 and 2. And I'm actually going to request boarding just now. Just so it will start automatically once the catering is finished. Also, I'm currently trying to adjust my volume sliders for the aircraft, just so it's a bit better sounding rather than me being really loud. Because I know that is an issue, me being really loud compared to the actual simulator. Anyway, I'm going to keep on turning this volume slider up because I want to get some more of the aircraft volume into the video. Obviously this is a work in progress, but you take something away from every video. Right, so batteries and external power's on, standby power can go to auto, we'll pop the left IRS to nav, align, nav for the right and centre IRSs. We'll arm the emergency exit lights, service interphone on, window heats on, and we can leave the packs off. Nav light can come on. We'll pop our left and right VORs on with data on both sides. We'll test our oxygen, which is 100% on the captain's side. And 100% on the first officer's side. We move down, we'll pop the parking brake on. We'll connect our microphones as well, even though we will, actually no, we will need them, what am I saying? Because I was about to say, because we're not in Vatsim, but we are in Vatsim today. Let's go ahead and close our doors for the GSX men. And we'll actually have a look at the flight plan for today. Actually, I'm going to close this first before we look at the flight plan. Right, so with the Virgin 7-1 today, on the 13th of April from Glasgow to Orlando. We're Boeing 747-400 in Golf Victor Romeo Oscar Mike as our registration. We've got an estimated zero fuel weight of 220.6 tons today, with an initial cruise of 240, up to 340, up to 350, 360, and then 380. We've got an estimated flight time of 8 hours 12 minutes with a block fuel of 91,225 kilograms of fuel. We'll be departing off Romeo 23 today on the Normal 1 hotel departure with an expected ILS 36 right of arrival into Orlando on the Goofy 7 Star, and our alternate will be Miami on 09, but obviously we'll probably won't be diverting, hopefully not. So let's get all of this plugged in just now. Here we go. Cargo's now going to go and get itself done. Right, so fuel again is 91225, and our estimated zero fuel weight today once again is 220.6 tons. We'll now head into our FMC, where we'll go into position in it, and we'll pop in Glasgow. We're gate 32. I couldn't remember the gate we were at there, but I doubt this will work. Oh, it has worked as well. Oh, brilliant. Lovely. Right, so we'll go route now. I've already loaded the flight plan into the simulator, so we'll just pop this into company route. Perfect. Departing off of runway 23 today, and we're the Virgin 7-1. Right, we'll go to D-Link now. A-Cars, pre-flight. We're starting in Glasgow today, like I've already said. Heading down to Orlando. Estimated departure time will say 0910. Our airline ID is VS. That's Virgin Atlantic's airline ID. Estimated time en route is going to be 8 hours and 12 minutes, and the simulator is doing an autosave. Eight hours, 12 minutes. That's the estimated time en route. We'll init data, D-Link, contact that. And we'll now go FMC, legs, departure and arrival. So we're departing off of runway 23 on the Normal 1 hotel departure. Normal 1 hotel departure, sorry, if I can pronounce that correctly. With the 36 right arrival again into Orlando on the Goofy 7. Our transition level will be Tango Romeo Victor. And we're not transitioning through a tram, so we're not going to be transitioning through to transitions, if that makes sense. Right, we'll go plan. So it'll be a right-hand turn, or sorry, left-hand and a right-hand turn over the Tango Romeo November depart VOR. Oh, what the hell? That's giving me something. That's interesting. There we go, fixed it now. Perfect. So we'll activate that now and execute it. We'll go route, performance in it. Zero fuel weight is, having a look at the payload again, 220.6. Our reserves today are going to be our alternate, which is Miami, and for that fuel we have 6714, add our FinRes, which is 4398, equals 11.1 tons of fuel today on our reserves. Cost index, Virgin Atlantic's cost index, let's have a look. Virgin Atlantic, what did they use in their 747s? Well, what did they use in their 747s is probably the correct tense to use. So we're heading westbound, so our cost index is going to be 90. On the cost index, cruise altitude initially of 240, and we'll pop our step size in of 0 there. Thrust limit, let's get BA 747 card up. So we're the Virgin 7-1 from Glasgow. Oh, 05. What are the ones like currently? crosswind calculator. It's giving me 05 for departure. 2506. Runway heading as 229. Yeah, I don't know why that's interesting. Okay. Well, it's given me 05 for departure, but that's not correct. 2506, outside air temperature currently is 9 degrees with a dew point of 4 and a QNH of 1032. Estimated takeoff weight, which is going to be 311.8. Packs will be on, wet runway yes, anti-ice will be off, generate card. So we'll be going full length. We are going to be doing a cell temp of 53 today. A cell temp of 53. We've got a headwind of 6. Headwind of 6 and a slope of 26 and 18 feet. So 26 take away 18 equals divide by 8743 equals times 100. 0.09, so we could round that up to 0.1, so it'll be up 0.1 on the runway, let's just say. Flat 20 for departure. And we should end up having 143 is the correct one. 154 and 163. Cool. Centre of gravity will also pop in there, and I'm going to also pop in our step climbs. So at Mach we're stepping up to flight level 340. So flight level 340 step at Mach. While I'm waiting for that, while I'm doing this, I'm going to start the APU currently, and I'm also going to pop our fuel pumps on with our no smoking and seatbelt signs. So we'll be stepping up to 340 at Mach, and then at Sunopt we'll be stepping up to flight level 350 step. And then at Recal, so after we cross do the oceanic part of the route, we'll be stepping up to flight level 360 step. And then at Alex, we'll be stepping up to flight level 380. And that should be everything. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect, right, so we'll set our MCP now. So V2 is going to be 163. Runway heading again, I can't remember that. It's going to be 229. And I cannot remember the departure altitude, because I've not done this departure in a while. It's not 6,000 feet. It's the... Yeah, do not climb above 6,000 feet, so that's the initial climb. Yeah, I thought it was 6,000. Transition will be 6,000 feet as well. We'll go ahead and close all our doors now. The APU has started, so we'll pop APU Gen 1 and 2 on. We'll arm all our doors, we'll go ground connections, we'll release the ground power and air conditioning unit, and we'll remove the chocks. We'll disconnect the jetway now. Undock stand 32 jetway. And yeah, that should be everything basically done. Ah, that's not what I've not set that yet. PMDG setup, aircraft equipment. Where is it? Rotary, that's what I wanted, and then create alertness monitor is also off, and then I also want step claims, which is also plugged in. Perfect. Right, so again, QNH, we'll check the weather. 1032. Perfect. Jetway is disconnected, so we'll now prepare for pushback and departure. QNH is 1032, perfect, that's set. We'll do that. We'll pop this to alt reporting off and do a quick TCAS test.
Hello, Captain.
Flight directors on, LNAV, VNAV or ARM. I'm going to check the fuel just now. We actually don't need the centre pumps on since we've got no fuel in there. We can pop our hydraulic demand pumps to auto, and then we'll pop 4 to aux. Beacon light on. And I should have actually probably done the checklist, which is here. Pre-flight inspections and security completed. Oxygen should be tested 100%. Flight instruments 064, 064, and 064 on the compass. Altimeter is 1032, 1032, and 1032. Park and brake is set. Fuel control switches are cut off. PFD V2 is going to be 163. LNAV, VNAV, altitude 6,000 feet. Takeoff speeds V1 is going to be 143. VR is going to be 154. And V2 is going to be 163. CG pre-flight is completed, as we can see on the upper EICAS there. I think that's what it's called. Oh yeah, it's called the upper EICAS, I was correct. Taxi and takeoff briefing, so we'll be pushing back with our nose to the left, where we'll then taxi to Golf. We'll go all the way along Golf to Alpha, where we'll taxi all the way down Alpha to Alpha 1 and join runway 23 there. And then on the departure, we'll be going straight out to the Normal waypoint. We'll make a left turn down to the Turnberry VOR. We'll make a right turn out to the Atlantic Ocean. And then before start, flight deck door is always closed and locked. Passenger signs are on. Beacon light is on, and transponder is set to XPDR. So alt reporting off is set. Let's go ahead and now do nose left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes have been released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
So we'll go ahead and pull the 3 and 4 engine start switches. And we'll wait for the magenta line. And then we'll pop the fuel in. So there you go, there's the magenta line. The fuel control switches for engines 3 and 4 can now go to run. And somebody's loaded in behind us there, which is perfect. Got some traffic, which is quite nice as well. So I'm just turning the engine sounds down again because I feel like they're going to be way too loud. Oh my goodness. That feels so close. What the hell? Gosh, that felt very close. Right, we can start engines 1 and 2 now as well, since we've got good start in engines 3 and 4. I should have actually probably said on frequency that we were pushing back, but it's fine. Right, this is the magenta line. We can now pop the fuel control switches to run. Whoops.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Confirm good engine start. I wonder who that is behind us. Let's have a look on that scope.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
That is some guy. I don't even know what he's flying. Oh my goodness. Come on, give me a good thumbnail. Give me a good thumbnail, come on. You know, that would be a good thumbnail actually, but I don't know if I'll use it. Just because the aircraft's so far away. Right, we'll go ahead, turn the AP off, hydraulic demand pump 4 can go to auto, packs can go to normal.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
We'll set flaps 20. We'll set our auto brakes to RTO, transponder can go to TA only. Trim, let's hope this works again, unlike the last time we flew this aircraft. Oh, it's actually on 6, perfect. Right, and we'll do a flight control check as well just now. So we've got full back movement, full forward movement, full left movement, full right movement, full right rudder movement, and full left rudder movement. And now we'll do the before taxi checklist. So flight controls have been checked. Anti-ice is anti-ice is off. Recall is checked. Auto brake is set to RTO as we can see here. Flaps 20 is selected, and ground crew clearance has been seen. Right, that's before taxi checklist done. Let's pop our runway turn-offs, taxi light on, we'll release the parking brakes, and we'll now get taxiing. I'm going to let Glasgow traffic, Virgin 71 taxiing to runway 23 holding point Alpha 1, Virgin 71 Glasgow traffic. Right, so there we go, I've let them know. Just because that other guy's there, I don't want him clearing the left there, and we're also clearing the right. Yeah, I don't want that guy behind us thinking that I'm not doing this the way I should be doing it, but I am trying my best to do it professionally. I think what I might do is I might taxi and everything on the captain's side, and maybe do the takeoff and the landing on the first officer's side. I don't know. I feel like that'd be fun. It's weird because I always come here and sit at the perimeter road over there on the left. That's I always, yeah, so where that building is, I just sit along the perimeter road there, but they're missing a building along here. It's like a wee, I think it's like a spare car parts building, I don't even know. And then there's a farm at the end of runway 23 as well. I never got to the farm though because I don't want to annoy the people that live in the house, because our house is right at the gate. where all the plane spotters go, and I would hate to annoy them, so I just yeah, I never go up to it. I think I've been up like once recently, and that's just because I was wanting to record a plane landing, but most of the time I just stay right down the bottom. So the aircraft we're flying just now, GVROM, or Golf Victor Romeo Oscar Mike. I believe this is the one they use for the summer Orlando flights. I think this is the actual one. Well, it was at least the actual one. They'll probably use their 350s, 787s or A330s now. I would assume they'll use their A330s for these flights instead now, but who knows. God rest the Queen. Not as in Queen Elizabeth of the UK, as in like the Queen of the Skies. The reason why we're getting a 2.8 warning as well is because this used to be a runway. If you fly at Glasgow in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's actually this. They've modelled this as a runway. So yeah, it's not runway anymore, but back in the good old days, it used to be runway. What the hell? But yeah, that was a weird noise that the aircraft made there. So that is your fun fact learned for today, that Glasgow used to have 2 runways, but it's now only 1 runway. Same as Heathrow in a way. If I show you on the airport chart, this used to be the runway here, but not anymore. Kind of wish I had the 747 immersion installed, because that would have been quite nice to see the engines with the condensation. Right, before takeoff, checklist. Final load sheet has been acknowledged. Well, we don't have one, but we'll pretend we do. Flaps 20 is set. Trim 6 units, 0 on the aileron, 0 on the rudder. Takeoff briefing has been updated. Runway speeds, APR and VNAV is set. So runway 23 speeds 143, 154, 163. Engine EPR is going to be 96.9, and VNAV is also set. Cabin report will actually tell the cabin to sit down. Right, so we're clear on the right, and we're also clear on the left. A transponder will set to TARA. Landing lights on, taxi off, strobe on. Glasgow traffic, Virgin 7.1 lining up runway 23, Glasgow traffic. I hope I'm transmitting on frequency, I don't know though. Right, we're going to do a full stop here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reset this. Actually, no, I'm not. Right, let's go the first officer side. We'll start the clock in 1 second, so we'll go 50% and we'll hold the aircraft on the brakes. Glasgow traffic, Virgin 7.1 taking off runway 23, Glasgow traffic. And Toga. Thrust ref. Thrust is set. .100 knots is checked. V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Goodbye, disgusting Glasgow. There we get that nose down. Right, we'll take flap 10 speed check. And we'll pop the right autopilot in now. Landing gear off, auto brakes are off. Landing lights will turn off as well as the runway turn-offs. Flap 5 speed check. Flap 1 speed check. I'm going to reset this to 240 just now. And flaps up speed check. We're going to ignore the climb restrictions. I know we shouldn't since we're on Vatsim, but there's no one around. And that is us on our way now. I'll turn the seatbelt signs and no smoking to auto. That's us on our way to Orlando. I'll be back in about 8 hours or so for the arrival into Orlando. But until then, enjoy these cinematic shots, folks, and I will see you in a bit. Hey folks, and welcome back to the descent into Orlando. As you can hear, we've got ATC, and as you can also see, we're just past through, or just about to pass through 12,000 feet. We've been a wee bit vectored around here since we were a wee bit too high on the profile. But yeah, that's now fixed, that issue. As you can see, the airport's just in front of us as well. It's quite a long distance in front of us. Oh.
71, contact Orlando approach on 124.8.
124.8 for Virgin 71, thanks. And sorry again.
No worries.
I'm apologising because I joined when I joined the frequency during the descent randomly. 124.8. Let's swap that over. What's the ATIS again? I need to have a look just now. ATIS is Delta. Orlando approach, version 7.1 with you with information Delta. We're 11,400 feet inbound, waypoint burn.
Version 7.1 out, or sorry, version 7.1 heavy Orlando approach, hello. The Orlando altimeter is 3002, landing north, expect the ILS 35 right.
We'll spec the ILS for 35 right for version 7.1.
And version 7.1, say again?
I just said we will expect the ILS for 35 right, is that correct?
That's correct. Decide to maintain 9,000.
Decide to maintain 9,000 for version 7.1, thanks. Right, so we're actually going down a wee bit more. Let's go ahead and turn our no smoking seatbelt signs on. So he's saying 3.5 right. We have 3.6 right programmed in, I believe. So we'll do Goofy 7 and direct burn.
American 463, sadly I have no idea what that is. You can just type your expression to right after that.
There we go. Okay, so we are a wee bit above the profile, but that's okay. Version 7.1 heavy requesting further descent.
Version 7.1, I'll give it to you when you're in my airspace. You're still a few miles out.
Apologies, sorry, I couldn't tell. Is it okay if we as well take a direct to Fesha, I believe the waypoint is after burn?
Version 7.1, you know what? Yeah. Clear direct Fesha. Fesha at or above 3,000. Clear the ILS 35 right.
Direct Fesha, and we'll clear for the ILS for 35 right for version 7.1. Right, so we're going direct to Fesha. He says cross at above 3,000 feet. That's okay then. Right, we need to go ahead and do all our... So let me pop... Right, so we're doing flap 3149. I need the minimums as well for 3.5 right. Minimums are going to be 50 feet on the radio, but we're landing on the first officer side, let's remember, so let me reset that. 50 on the radio. Let me get the checklist up just now. Right, the descent. So, recall is checked. Alter brake will be taking. So, 3.5 right we're landing at. So I'm just having a look at where 3.5 right is on the airport charts. Okay, yeah, oh, it's going to be a long taxi, I'll tell you that. We'll take alter brake to a minimum reverse. Which should be okay, hopefully. But I don't know, we'll find out when we get closer to the airport. Right, I'm going to slow our speed down here as well. Back to the flap up speed, but I'm going to keep on descending us down. Landing data, VREF is going to be flap 3139 knots with a minimums of 50 feet on the radial altimeter, and the approach briefing is completed. Approach altimeters are set to 3002 or 1017 as it is there. Right, so then it's just a landing checklist which we've got to do next. We'll pop our runway turn-offs on as well. We'll alert the cabin crew. Perfect. so I'm going to descend this in a wee bit faster here just so we get on that glide slope a bit quicker. And here's Orlando. Sort of.
Orlando Pro Charger 2326 Victor.
And there's the runway there.
To Lakeland 3000.
Although that's interesting. I've never seen a lake that's got a big square in it. Maybe I should invest in. Maybe I should invest in Orbx Vector, but who knows?
Squawk 0704.
What did he say? I don't even know what he said. I'm gonna slow us down here.
So Squawk 070426 Victor.
We'll take flap 5 just now.
26 Victor, read back is correct. Sanford Beach is departing 9 left and right, and I guess technically center. Let me know which runway you'd like and when you're ready for taxi.
That controller is very loud. I don't know why though. Interesting. Gonna arm approach. Interesting. It's not got the localizer. Why is that? There we go, lock glide slope. We'll bring the speed brake back in and we'll arm the speed brakes now. We'll pop our go around altitude in, which is going to be to 3,000 feet. Clear to land runway 36 right for Virgin. Sorry, could you repeat that again for Virgin 71?
Clear to land 35 right.
Clear to land runway 35 right for Virgin 71. Thank you very much. That was embarrassing. I forgot what runway we were landing on. So that's 10 miles. We'll take flap 10 now. Take 160 knots. So we've got the checklist to do now. So I'm going to wait till 7 miles and then I'll pop the landing gear out. That's the cabin ready, I believe. That's what that sound is. Yep, it is. I thought it was. Right, geared in. We've actually missed 7 miles. I don't know how I managed to do that quite significantly. Right, gear down. We'll take flap 20, not flap 25 yet. And we'll take our final approach speed of 139. And flap 30. Landing checklist, speed brakes are, speed brake is armed, landing gear is down, flaps, I'm glad it's doing an autosave now rather than when we're in the middle of landing.
Approaching 35 right.
Flaps are 30, green light, and cabin report is received. Right, let's go ahead. We'll disconnect the throttles now. Turn the flight directors off. My aircraft. Let's not descend too low here. So it says we're on the correct path on the PAPIs, but it says on the PFD we're too low. I normally trust what the PAPIs on the airport scenery have to say because they're normally accurate, whereas the PFD is probably reading off of the default airport file. Or maybe not actually. Maybe I'm wrong.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers are normal.
Four thousand.
70 knots, we'll take manual braking now. And we'll make a left here. Perfect, so I'm going to swap back to the captain's side at the moment. And I'm just going to stop here for the moment being, just because I don't know what ATC is on, who is on just now. And approach version 7.1, that's just fully vacated off of runway 36 right.
Region 71 Heavy Taxi, November, Juliet, Lima, Kilo, short 35 left.
Taxi via November Juliet, Lima Kilo for and hold short 35 left for Virgin 7.1 Heavy. Right, let me get the airport chart up. So, okay, I know which way he's taking me then. So making a right here. Landing lights, we can pop off, runway turn off, stay on, taxi on, strobe off. And welcome once again to the Sunshine State. Welcome once again to the Sunshine State. We'll stop the clock, so we're actually earlier than what we were predicted. Auto brakes will pop off. We'll go ahead and start the APU as well just now. And we'll make a left here onto Juliet. Hopefully these bridges don't mess me over. I'm not sure what gate Virgin park at again. Is it airside 2 or airside 4 they park at? I have no idea. Right, we'll do the afterlanding checklist. So speed brake is down, exterior lights are set as required. Weather radars are off as always, flaps are up, transponder will set to TA only just now. Oh, please don't mess me over. Okay, I thought that was a bridge, it's not, that's fine then. And the stabilizer trim should be on 6, which it is, 6 units. We're going to make a left here to... I'm not entirely sure what this is again. This is Lima. Right, so making a right here, we'll be holding short of 17 right. I was confused because he said 35 left, which is the complete opposite end of this runway. So I was kind of like, oh, I'm taxiing to the left, which is why I got confused. We'll cancel that. Do you know, we'll just recall it, doesn't really matter. Right, we'll make a right here. Okay, so we'll pull up a wee bit closer to this, hold short line, and we'll contact him now. Approach Virgin 7-1 heavies holding short at kilo from runway 17 right, if I could say the word properly.
Virgin 7-1 heavy cross, runway 35 left, and then you can taxi Hotel 1 Golf, put a ramp, have a good night.
We'll taxi via cross runway 35 left over Hotel 1 and then onto Golf to the ramp for Virgin 7-1. Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye bye. Right. We'll double check that no one is on our right, which they aren't. And we'll check no one's on our left, which they aren't either. I just noticed the grass textures here, but I forgot they were loading in when we were landing. He said cross at Hotel 1 and then via Golf to the ramp. Uh-oh. I have no idea where Virgin Park. Is it not? Gate 50, no, it can't be 58. Oh, where was it I parked that time? Hotel 1 and then Golf. Yeah, so it must be airside 4 they park on. What terminal do Virgin park at Orlando? They use Terminal A. Well, that doesn't help me. I'm literally looking on the real bloomin' Orlando airport to see which is...
JetBlue 283 Orlando approach, hello.
Do you know what, we're going to go to gate
003
73. We'll find out in a minute. I can't remember if it's on that side or not. We'll taxi down to Hotel 4 and we'll make a right. So that's Hotel 3, and then we'll make a right at Hotel 4.
Luckily, with you, you dropped out.
JetBlue 84 Orlando approach, hello.
Orlando approach Delta 223, we're at the descent 215.7 on the Piglet 6 with Echo.
JetBlue 2, or correction, Delta 223 Orlando approach, hello. The altimeter's 3003, you can expect the ILS 35 left.
35 left and 3003, Delta 223.
It's beautiful weather in Orlando today. Wish I was there.
Delta 283, descend and maintain 9,000.
Yeah, 9,000.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Virgin Park on that side. Or am I making that up? No, they do. They do. It's gate 7. Is it not gate? No, crud. Wait, I think it's 81. 81 or 83.
Orlando, altimeter 3003, expect the ILS 35 left.
Orlando, altimeter 3003, and the ILS 4.
We'll take 81. I just need to edit the airport position, gate 81, gate 81.
Delta 84, descend maintain 9,000.
Down to 9,000 for Delta.
Delta 223, descend maintain 9,000.
9,000, Delta 223.
Potential aircraft Orlando approach will be back in 2 minutes.
What do you mean it's too small for my aircraft? Shut up. Oh, we're not online. Brilliant. Or well, on the tax line, sorry. Right, let's turn our runway turn-offs and taxi light off. We'll continue making this right turn round here to 83. Oh, no, sorry, 81, not 83.
Potential aircraft Orlando approaches back.
I am not following that GSX, man. Okay, I'm gonna stop. There, that'll do. Right, we'll set the parking brake. And then we'll get this up. So parking brake set, hydraulic demand pumps off. Fuel pumps will also pop off. Beacon light can come off as well. Doors to manual, that's fine, and the fuel control switches can go cut off. Night, night. Transponder we'll set to 2000 and standby. Oh, brilliant, it's doing an autosave just now as well. Hopefully it loads, there we go. Do we want 2000? There we go, 2000 is set. Seatbelt signs can now go off, no smoking auto. And we'll... what do you mean? Oh god, I forgot to do it again. I need to stop doing that. I said 100 meters. There we go. We'll go with Swissport International. It's door L2. And we'll go ahead now and open all our doors. Well, not all of them, but you know what I mean. And that is everything done. Securing the flight deck, IRS mode selectors can go off. We need to get the chocks set, request the ground power and air conditioning unit. Oh shit. I've got set 824 there. Emergency exit lights can go off. The aft cargo heat off as well. Packs off. External power is now on. APU off. Standby power can go off. Battery switch this should be going off as well, but we'll leave it on just now. And let's request deboarding. Well, there we go, folks. This is going to be a very long full flight video. However, if you did enjoy it, please make sure to leave a comment, like, and possibly even consider subscribing. And if you have any flight requests, I'm going to disconnect. If you have any full flight videos you want done, just leave a comment or join my Discord, and you can let me know over there. But apart from that, from the Bird 7.1, I hope you enjoyed today's flight. And yeah, I'll see you in the next full flight video, folks. Stay safe.